parasite has been observed affecting reef fish throughout the Caribbean, and although it is not everywhere, it has been observed in places like Belize, Curacao, Bonaire, and more recently, right here in the Turks and Caicos Islands. This parasite causes symptoms known as black spot syndrome, due to the characteristic black markings that appear on the infected fish's skin. The parasite's primary host is still unknown, although it is thought to be some kind of snail. This invertebrate most likely consumes the parasite from the sediment on the ocean floor. Within the snail, the parasite matures and exits the host, now as a free-swimming organism. While the parasite is swimming, it is looking for its next host, a reef fish. Once it finds the fish, it then bores into its skin, causing the dark black spots. But the fish is not the parasite's final host. In order for the cycle to continue, the fish must be consumed by an osprey, where it will finish its life cycle, and new parasites will be reintroduced to the ecosystem through the bird's poop. Although this parasite can infect multiple species of reef fish, we chose to focus on the ocean surgeonfish and their behavior. Specifically, we wanted to see if being infected changed how often these fish forage for algae, as well as any other behavioral changes that may have occurred. Individuals gain more black spots as they get infected with more parasites, so we wanted to observe any behavioral changes that may occur with an increasing severity of black spot syndrome. In order to understand the surgeonfish's behavior, we needed to watch them closely, writing down exactly what they were doing every 30 seconds. These behaviors could be categorized into states, or longer activities, and into events, or shorter ones. The states included foraging, hiding, resting, and swimming, while the events included chasing, being chased, pooping, cleaning, and rubbing. We also wanted to know how much these fish were eating, so we counted the number of times the fish bit every minute and on what type of surface, either coral, rock, or sand, and we laid out two 20-meter transects to find the composition of the ocean floor. We followed every fish for 10 minutes. In total, we followed 90 fish for 900 minutes and 2,200 data points. After analysis, we now believe that when a fish gets infected with black spot syndrome, that it decreases foraging, pooping, and rubbing behavior. The decrease in rubbing and hygiene may be caused by black spot syndrome to help the parasite. Foraging and pooping behavior decreases with the severity of infection. These fish make up a large portion of the herbivores on the reef, and we believe that while black spot syndrome infects many ocean surgeonfish, it can also infect other herbivorous reef fish. Herbivores are very important in keeping a reef healthy, and if there is a large decrease in foraging for algae, it could lead to algal growth that could result in a phase shift and a mass mortality of corals. There is very little known about this syndrome, but we now believe that it has the potential to change fish behavior. We need to protect our reefs during the extreme environmental changes that will occur during the next 15 years and beyond. And this parasite is just one threat of many facing these amazing ecosystems.